Hi everybody, Mr. Politics here, and welcome to another video. Labour's wealth tax. Well, it looks like Labour are going to introduce a wealth tax. It looks like they're going to try and tax the wealthy. Apparently they've got to find money to fill in this 30 billion black hole they created. And we all remember, don't we, when they won the election, they said that the Tories had left a 22 billion black hole. But it looks like Labour have created a 30 billion black hole. I did say in a previous video a while back that I thought that come the next election there would be, Labour would have a 30 billion black hole, and it looks like it's come true. They've got to find the money from somewhere to fill it. I don't know what they're going to do, but it looks like they're going to target the wealthy. Neil Kinnock was on Sky News on Sunday talking to Trevor Phillips, and he said that it could raise 10 billion, which I don't think it will. What it will do is, if they do introduce a wealth tax, is they will drive away the wealthy. Wealthy people will leave Britain, because we all know it does happen, don't we? I mean, other countries have tried to introduce a wealth tax and they've had to scrap it because the wealthy people have upped and left. And this is what's going to happen in this country if Labour introduce it. Of course, we all remember last week, don't we? The shambles, last Tuesday, when they had the vote on the welfare reforms, how that was defeated. So now they've got to find the money from somewhere else. I don't, and like I said, it's gonna have to come from the wealthy. So don't be surprised that if one is introduced, the people who have got the money will just simply pack their bags and they will leave Britain, and they'll go and live in other countries where there is not a wealth tax. And what that means is the Reeves won't have any tax coming in, because we all know what's going to happen in the autumn, don't we? There's going to be a budget, and you can almost bet that taxes will go up, because she's got to find the money from somewhere to pay for all this. I mean, the government have been defeated on the benefit cuts, and of course now that Starmer will have another headache. The child cap benefit cuts is which the Tories introduced, is thinking of keeping that. That's gonna cause more trouble for him. Yes, but like I've said, I did say that before the end of this Parliament, as we go into the next election, this government would create a 30 billion black hole, and it looks like it's come true. So don't, like I've said, if there is a wealth tax, they do introduce a wealth tax, then the wealthy people who've got the money, who create jobs, wealth in this country and jobs, and employ people, will start to leave, and there will be a lot more people put out of work. Of course, the loony lefties, They dream of this, don't they? Wealth tax, imposing a wealth tax and making the wealthy pay more tax. What they don't realise is that if they do that, the government do introduce a wealth tax, then, like I've said, the wealthy will just simply pack up and leave. And then where is the tax going to come from for Reeves? Because at the moment there's not much tax receipts coming in, is there? Because people are losing their jobs and unemployment is starting to rise. And you know what happens when there are no people are not at work? They don't pay tax, do they, and national insurance. And there's no tax coming in. No tax receipts are coming in for the government. But like I've said, and everybody has warned about this, there's they will drive away the wealthy. And of course we got Grandpa Corbyn. He's thinking of setting up a new party, isn't he? He's yet to think of a name. But you can guarantee that if he does set up his new party, then they'll be calling for a wealth tax. But like I've said, nobody, there'll be no taxes coming in, will there? If the wealthy are forced to leave. And other countries have tried this, a wealth tax, but they've had to scrap it because of all the wealthy people have left and gone to live in other countries. Well, anyway, that's the end of this video. Mr. Politics here signing off. And remember, don't believe the lies.